Welcome to Rosslyn Hill Unitarian Chapel, a spiritual home for open minds. And welcome to this, our 30 minutes of mindfulness, which we offer every Sunday at 6 p.m. We're going to begin by lighting our chalice flame as a symbol of our free and questioning faith. I invite you to just rest your gaze on the flame as we arrive in this space together. Mindfulness is the practice of giving our minds one thing to do, one thing to focus on, just as we have been doing by focusing on the flame. It's about changing from the doing mode to the being mode. We spend so much of our time trying to tick things off our to-do lists, but this is more about being with ourselves, with each other, and with that which we hold to be of highest worth, which some call the divine. And so I'm going to guide you through 3 short meditations. The first is a body scan to connect us with our physical presence. The second is a breath awareness exercise. And we will finish with a cloud meditation, which can help us with those thoughts that come bubbling up in our minds sometimes. So let's begin by checking our seated position. We should be sitting, if we are on a chair, with our feet touching the floor, feeling that connection to the earth. We should be sitting in a relaxed but alert position, so not slouched down and not ramrod straight, but somewhere in between the two that we can comfortably hold for the next 30 minutes or so. Our hands can be clasped in our laps, or palms up, palms down on our legs. Again, what's most comfortable for you for the next half an hour. So let's begin with a few calm, deep breaths in and out. And it's a good idea to close your eyes or at least soften your gaze at this point. I invite you to place all of your attention on your feet, in particular the soles of your feet, feeling that connection with the earth. You might want to wiggle your toes a little, notice any small aches or pains that you find, and see if you can breathe a little more deeply all the way down to release any tension you feel in your feet and ankles. Expand your attention to include your lower legs, your shins and calves, all the way up to the knees. Expand your attention to include your upper legs, your thighs and hips. And let's bring our hands in now, noticing each thumb, every finger, the palms of your hands, backs of your hands, your wrists and forearms, all the way up to the elbows. Continue to expand your attention up through your torso, your stomach and chest, upper arms, shoulder joints, shoulder blades, upper back and lower back, and then running from the base of your spine all the way up to the tip of your spine at the top of your neck. I invite you to imagine that just beneath your feet is a soothing white light emanating from the earth. Imagine it rising up through the soles of your feet, and spreading throughout your body, giving you a wonderful sense of peace and calm. Let it rise up through your legs and torso, along your arms to your fingertips, up through your neck and around the back of your head, up over the top of your head, and let it gently drift down over your face, filling eyebrows and cheekbones, eyes and nose and mouth and chin, with this wonderful sense of peace and calm. And since we do not get to feel connected to our bodies in this way very often, let's just rest and enjoy the sensation of being completely connected to our physical presence. And as this first meditation comes to a close, you may keep your eyes closed, but if you wish to have a short pause, you can open your eyes and rest your gaze on the flame. Our next meditation is a breath awareness exercise. Our breath is the breath of life, one of the two great systems of our bodies keeping us going day and night. And so it's always a good thing to remind ourselves of the importance of the breath and use it as a time to check in with ourselves. So let's begin again with closing our eyes or softening our gaze and breathing in and out a few calm, deep breaths. You may notice the cool air as you breathe in and the warm air as you breathe out. Take a few moments now to notice where in the body you feel the breath most. For some, this is in the nostrils or the throat. For others, it's in the chest or stomach, or somewhere else completely, So just take some time now to notice where you feel the breath most. In a moment, we're going to begin to count our breaths, and we do this on every out breath, counting 1 and 2 and so on in our minds. And you may find that you become distracted by sounds within the space or beyond the walls. And that's perfectly natural. That's our inner cave woman, inner caveman trying to keep us safe. But we can feel safe in this gathering, in this space. So you can just acknowledge you've become distracted and bring your mind back to the practice and continue to count your breaths. So let's begin to count our breaths now. And as this second meditation comes to a close, let's keep our eyes closed as we move directly into the third meditation, the cloud meditation. We can't hope to clear our minds of all thoughts completely, unless perhaps we are Zen masters, but we don't have to follow every single thought that occurs to us. So with this meditation, we're going to wait for a thought to arise and then imagine it as if it's a little fluffy cloud drifting across a blue sky. You can imagine that the cloud takes the shape of the thought, or that the words from your thought are projected onto the cloud, whichever imagery works for you. So we'll wait for a thought to occur to us, and then imagine it as a little fluffy cloud drifting across the blue sky of your mind. And then gently let it drift out again and wait for the next thought to occur to you. We'll do this just for a few minutes and end with some gentle music. That concludes our 30 minutes of mindfulness. Thank you for joining me. We do this every Sunday at 6 p.m. at Rosslyn Hill Chapel. Go well, and may this time serve as a comfort and a strength for whatever lies ahead.